Enjoy your holiday,
Joanne
Danny.
says, will money in the bank up to 75,000 still be protected?
Had a lot of people asking this question because that comes from an EU directive. That's why it's £75,000. This is the saving safety limit. But there's a confusion here. The EU sets the amount, but the protection comes from the UK's Financial Services Compensation Scheme. And there is nothing going to change on that. In fact, the amount dropped recently because of euro rate moves. So, if anything, that's very solidly in place. Up to £75,000 per person is protected by the UK's Financial Services Compensation Scheme. That isn't going to change. There may be slight tweaks to the mechanisms behind it in a couple of years' time, but that is still in place. But also, while we're talking saving safety, a lot of people are really worried about this. When Lehman's went, the last financial crash, we really didn't have our house in order. There's a thing called Basel III, which means banks have to have much more capital, much more money. They can't lend out as relatively as much as they used to do so. And the Bank of England and the government have worked hard on this. We are in a better position now to weather a big financial storm than we were before, and the protections are stronger. This, thankfully, I don't see any reason people should be running to the bank to take their money out. You've got more protection in the bank, that's £75,000, than you do under your pillow when you're reliant on home insurance, and that tends not to cover cash. So don't panic. The most important message, don't panic. We need to work together to make this right, but nothing big has happened yet.
OK,